Welcome to Alina Money Show, where I speak everything that has to do with money. On today's show, I'll start by saying happy birthday to myself. 7 September is my birthday, and on today's 7 September 2023, I'm turning 32 years, and it's my birthday. So shout out to myself. So today I don't have much for you, but I'm just here to say I'm still alive, I'm still around. The whole of August I've been having a challenge that I managed to conquer with God's grace. I just want to say with that, I'll share the story maybe some other time, but for now I'm just grateful to be alive and to continue with the show. I plan to invite more people on a regular basis because I enjoy having conversations with different people. But when I say more people, don't feel like I want to hear your stories. I want to know more about you. The ordinary person like me, I'm just an ordinary person who has really researched and read a lot of books and textbooks even about money. So it's not to say I know a lot, but we can learn from one another's stories. So with that, on today's show, the main thing is I want us to talk about the importance of having a will and having your estate planning, in order. But this, I want to have this conversation with this one lady that I really enjoy her content on TikTok. So I want us to have it with her. And with that, I'm just gonna wait for a date where she can give me availability when she's available, and then we have that proper conversation recorded nicely. My wish is for me and her to really have a sit down and have this conversation. But I'll shine a spotlight on the Law Society of South Africa for having dedicated September. So in September they will say in a week they will choose a week where they are going to draft, different attorneys will offer their services for free, and then if you don't have a will, you can speak to them and they will draft the will for you. So they draft the will for free, but what I'm not too sure about is how do they get paid? Does the society pay them, or do they then become the executors of your will? That is the part where I'm not sure about, but I also then want to interview maybe another one or two attorneys in addition to the lady that I mentioned, that are going to then explain to us how these things work. So yeah, on today's show I really don't have much. I just wanted, the importance of having a will is just to say that should you pass away, what do you want to happen? Let's say your policies, where do you want them to go? Your children, who do you want to take care of your children? Is the money that you have enough to take care of your children? And if so, if there's some money, how do you want that to happen? Do you want your children to have access to the money if they are still little? They are still minors, less than 18 years. What do you want to happen? So those kind of things is the things that financial planners and attorneys can help you with, to draft those wills. And as financial planners, they can help you to check whether your finances are in order and you will have enough should something happen to you right now. So it's very important for one to have a will, and to this month of September, that's what we're going to be focusing on. And with that, I just want to encourage you, please in the comments, write any questions that you have, the importance of having a will. If you don't have children, you have your assets, you have some assets. You have your phone, you have your laptops, you have your clothes, those things that you might think are silly, but you can put them in a will. Where do you want them to go? If you are incapacitated, what do you want to happen? Do you want to donate your organs? Those kind of things, I've heard that they go into a will. So it's nice to have that information, and I would like to say, as we go on, like as I promised, I'm gonna do my best to secure an attorney to come, and one or two or three attorneys to come and talk to us about those things, so that we are educated in that space. And from your side as well, if you've experienced a situation where maybe your parents died without a will, how did that work out for you? How long did it take for you to get the money from your parents, and what is your experience. I mean, someone can learn a lot from your story. So that's my encouragement. This one is for all of us. We're going to learn it together. I'm going to also now on my side do some research more on the practical side, because as much as I would have learned it on the theory side, I want to speak to people that have experienced it on a practical side. So that is that on my side. Importance of having a will. If you have assets, please do. Assets that you really really love, you want maybe to donate to certain charities, make sure you place those things in your will. And then, yeah, you know that your things will go where you wish for them to go to. That is basically the simplest way that I can explain the importance of having a will. With that, let me not take up too much of my time. Like I said, today is my birthday. I just wanted to reach out to you guys because I haven't been uploading new videos because of the challenge that I mentioned. But I'm back and I'm grateful to be alive. I thank God for my life, and I just wanted to praise God for that. So in all of that, let's meet again next week, where hopefully we'll be talking to an attorney, or we'll be talking to another person, an ordinary person like me and you, where we'll be sharing our very own stories, and then we're gonna learn from those stories. So yeah, let's meet again next week. Ciao.